friends. This week we talked about complementary colors. Complementary colors complement each other and they are opposite from each other on the color wheel. The complementary colors are blue and orange is one set. Then we have violet and yellow. And we have green and red. Those are our three complementary color sets. We are going to create a cityscape collage or drawing if you don't have any more construction paper together. The first thing I'm going to do is paint the background, and then we're going to do some cutting to create the skyscrapers for our cityscape. Here we go. Like I said before, I'm going to paint the sky first because this is a landscape. I'm going to use my paper in a horizontal format and put some water down first. And since this is a night sky, I'm going to use some cool dark colors, but of course, well, that's what I'm doing, a night sky, but you could also do a sunset. Just going to kind of spread out this paint. You can blend some colors together. And then we're going to cut the buildings while this is drying. Keep adding water to spread the paint out. If you'd rather use a colored background, you can do that as well. Now I have some black paper. It's nighttime and these are silhouettes, so I'm going to use some black paper to draw and cut out some buildings. You could do the magic trick. Fold your paper in half. Get twice as many buildings. So let's do some rectangles. Do a simple rectangle, maybe this other part to it, another small part. If they're different sizes, it looks more interesting. Okay, so I have that. Now I can draw maybe another one over here. The space. Okay, so now I'm ready to cut this out. Okay, so we should have 6 buildings. And maybe I'll make them look a little different, so I'll cut the top off here. So I have this one. This one, 2, and I have these. Okay, so now we are going to cut out some windows for these buildings, and this is where the complementary color sets come in. So one of the complementary color sets is violet and yellow, and so obviously I don't need this whole paper, so I'm going to put these together, and I'm just going to cut a strip off of them to make the little windows. And then while you're holding these together, you can just cut little rectangles. So I have a pile here. And then maybe we'll do a couple bigger ones. Maybe I'll take this and make a rounded one. It's more interesting. And then, so I have those. We need a few more. Okay, my next complementary color set is orange and blue. Do the same thing. Cut strip. Our last set is green and red. Together. Make another pile. Well, my background is still drying, so I'm actually going to put the windows on my buildings first, and then I'll put everything together at the end. So we have our 3 piles. Grab a glue stick and one of my buildings, and I'm just going to put some glue on here and add the windows. Okay, so now I have my background here. It's pretty dry, and I have my complementary color sets. I made 2 blue and orange ones. That's okay. So I can glue these down. And then I can add some details. So the trick with this is to just make sure that you don't mix up the complements, that you keep these 3 sets together. So remember not to switch the colors around. And then the last thing you can do, you just use a black marker or Sharpie, and you could maybe add some birds in the sky, some stars, a moon, maybe a radio antenna, flag. This is all silhouetted, so you can color it in. If you want to, you can add some details on the windows. Let's see. Some stars. Of course, you can also use colors to do that. You can add some curtains to your windows, or you can add some lines to your windows, some designs, whatever you like to do. But I'll just be looking to make sure you have your complementary color sets. Have fun!